Hello everyone, this is your girl Sugary Girl Kenny 2012, and I'm here to bring you guys some more gaming news. Now, I know I keep on saying for my part 2 of my E3 footage that I'm going to have it up this day and have it up that day, but I've just been so lazy on editing as of lately, man. You guys just don't even know, and it's just because I'm juggling so many projects and jumping from one channel to another channel. It's like ooh, and just trying to keep up with so many things and oh my god. But anyway, let's get into the story. And yeah, the reason why I decided to do this story and stop on this story in particular is because, well, Sega back then was the shit. I had every Sega console. Not many young people know. Let me say young people know that Sega did indeed have a console before they just became publishers. So, yeah, I had basically every Sega type of attachment console that came out, despite everybody, saying, you're a spoiled brat and blah, blah, blah. As a kid, being called spoiled, I used to just, me and my twin bro would sit there and deny it, we're not spoiled yet. We had Ataris, we had every Sega console, every attachment, Sega Channel was basically like what the PlayStation Now service is, and whatever the Xbox does. So basically Sega were kind of ahead on that, because it did kind of work off a connection, because when you pay for the service, Sega Channel, when you pay for the service, you would get 50, I believe it was 50 games every month. And except with Sega, during that time, it wasn't old games or anything like that. It was all new games. So basically you were saving a lot on buying games back then, because Sega Channel would bring them to you every month, and all you had to do was pay on it. And it was just every month you would have it. I wish I still had it, man. I miss my Sega console. Back then it was all about Sega and Nintendo, but me and my bro had Sega. We had everything, every Nintendo console, every Sega console, every attachment, just you can freaking name. I wish I still had all of that today. But anyway, let me get to this story, because I already know. Yeah. So anyway, it says, let's face it, Sega hasn't exactly been in the best of places over the past few years. No shit. All the bad Sonic games. Sure, there's the stellar Alien Isolation, but there's also the Sonic games. Ouch. And that spot's big and brown, enough to taint just about anything else from the company. One could justifiably think that the company just seems to actively hates its fans. That's crazy. If you want to say anybody hates their fans, it would be Konami, as much as they try to say they don't. But I would say Konami. I mean, I know Sega been making some bad games, but Konami have just completely said fuck console gamers, and they said basically mobile is the future of gaming. Yeah. Okay. Thankfully, someone at the company seems to realize this, and is saying that they're going to win back the trust of players. Speaking with Fasumu, oh my god, I completely butchered that. Sega CEO and president, oh my god, I'm so bad with names. Okay, so forgive me if I mispronounced this. Hajime Satomi brought up the quality of future games. I've been talking to the employees about how we should start putting serious consideration into quality from this point on, especially in North America and Europe, where it's always been more of a focus on schedules. I believe that if we can't maintain quality, it would be better to not release anything at all. We did our best to build a relationship of mutual trust with older fans with Sega, but looking back, there have been some titles that have partially betrayed that trust in the past 10 years. Sega in the 90s was known for its brand, but after that we lost trust and we were left with nothing but reputation. For this reason, we like to win back the consumers' trust and become a brand once again. When asked about the possibility of seeing a new console game come out in the back half of the year, Satomi said that he couldn't make that promise for the time being, but I believe we will announce something for home console at Tokyo Game Show. I think Sega will say it's true to his word. Stay true to his word, excuse me. Tell us what you think. Okay. I don't exactly remember the last time. Well, you know what I do? The last time there was an investment made in a Sega product or a Sega game was all the way back on the Nintendo GameCube for me. For me and my twin bro. And that was I believe it was Sonic Adventures, where you had the little oh my god, I don't remember, but it was Sonic Adventures for the GameCube, and I think I have the demo on my PS3 actually. Rolling around at the speed of town. But got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Let me stop. But yeah, that's like basically the last time there was an investment made in a Sega product. Personally, for me, I mean, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say like, I mean, I know they had a stream of bad games, but I wouldn't say like they hate their fans. Maybe they were just going through a time period where they didn't quite know where to take some of their franchises. Hating your fans would be what Konami are doing, like I said before, because Konami is just completely abandoned gamers. They, firing people. They don't believe in their product anymore. They don't believe in big investments, and them believing that mobile is the future, despite mobile is something people only, well, let me say some people only really do over here in the United States of America is when you're away and you're bored. That's when, you particularly pull out your, your mobile phone and start playing a mobile game or whatever. It's not like, you come home and it's an everyday thing for most of us that are hardcore gamers, have been gaming since we came out the damn womb. But yeah, yeah, I mean, first, when I first read this title, I kind of misinterpreted it. Like, first I thought it was saying it was making a new console, and I was like, what? So that's like one of the main reasons why I clicked on this. And then I had to reread it like 3 times. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, it's a game, not a console. But I mean, shit, I mean, I got confidence in Sega. Again, my last purchase of a Sega product was back on the GameCube. It was not because I hated Sega or anything like that. It's because, Sonic kind of ran out my system, me and my bro's system. So, we didn't buy any more Sonic games. It wasn't because we hated Sega. It was because it just ran out of our system. And, obviously Sonic was their thing, but their theme. But, I hope Sega does good. I'm confident that, they say, yeah, we fucked up a whole lot. We're going to get our shit together. I'm confident that they will get their shit together. And I don't think they lost as much trust as they think they have in fans. So, yeah, like I said before, they just should keep their heads up and, just have some, confidence and just really, really, really think and focus on the product and not just make something and throw it out. Because, I mean, like I said before, I know they probably were going through like a hard time period or whatever with their franchises during the times they were releasing all the bad Sonic games, but I have confidence that they'll pick their shit up and they'll be like, okay, yeah, enough of this, it's time to please the fans, it's time to get our shit together. So yeah, I mean, well, I'm gonna leave the question of the day at the end of the video. You guys can let me know what y'all think it is, and let me know if you ever own any Sega console in your life. Many probably don't, but let me know if you own let me know what y'all think at the end of the video, and I'll be sure to get back to y'all comments as quickly as I can. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing if you did. It's much appreciated, much appreciated, and I will speak to you guys later. Deuces.